So today is an important meeting. Today we have a number of issues to discuss. Of course, one of the most important issues is always how to continue to support Ukraine. European Union has done a lot, but at the same time still politically, diplomatically, militarily we can contribute to Ukraine's support. Extremely important decision was made by European Commission to recommend Ukraine for negotiation talks together with Moldova. But also militarily, there are still instruments to develop and to continuously support Ukraine, like European Peace Facility. So to ensure that Ukraine wins the war and Russia is strategically defeated. As for other issues, of course, protection of critical infrastructure is important, as some of the incidents in the Baltic Sea demonstrates. And finally, last but not least, development of military industry as well is important for all countries. EU has to become a military industrial powerhouse. So in the near future, so also the whole homework should be done in this regard. Thank you.
Do you mind a question from the Swedish radio?
Yeah, of course, no.
I mean, you're all saying that we still need to continue to support Ukraine, but we also see that it's difficult to add money to the EPF. We also see it's difficult to deliver the 1 million rounds. So what signals that send to Ukraine when you can't really, so far you haven't been able to deliver?
Well, there are some challenges. Of course, the European Union has to develop its capacities, also by purchases, by common procurement, also, of course, by quickly starting production of ammunition as well. But at the same time, there are different ways how we can help Ukraine. As I mentioned, politically, of course, as making signals that Ukraine is part of like-minded community of the EU and NATO. At the same time, as well, there are different instruments to deepen and actually to extend the cooperation as well. For instance, training of Ukrainian soldiers, and there is intention also to increase the training of Ukrainian soldiers. There are different coalitions. Of course, also most of the ministers, pretty much all of the ministers, are also part of the Ramstein group, and it's a wider format, so there are different formats. It's not only EU, but EU is important, especially through European Peace Facility, to add additional money, even though, of course, sometimes there are those discussions how exactly next steps should be done. So in detail, yes, always sort of could be some improvements made, but in conceptual approach and strategic approach, there is absolutely continuous support for Ukraine and also for search of those instruments, how we can help Ukraine.
And you still think that it's possible to deliver the 1 million rounds in time?
Well, of course, 1 million rounds are symbolic. I think aspiration and ambition is important. So the timeline also depends on those steps which will be made, how successfully. But I think in this case, the political intention to provide 1 million rounds and beyond also the different kind of support is the most important.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yep. Thank you.